वन्दे सिंहं मापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं शशिधरं वन्दे वसूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं. Friends, there are two common ailments in society today. One is stress, the other is fear or anxiety, tension. What is this stress? Speed of the mind is stress. What is fear? Movement of the mind is fear. Very simple definition I have given. Stress is the speed of the mind. Example, you are driving a car at a great speed and you see the red signal. Earlier it was green and you would like to pass the signal very quickly, and when you are very close to the signal, suddenly it became red. Now, the speed of the vehicle cannot be slowed down gradually. You apply the brake, you hit the head, damage the vehicle. That is a stress. When you are flying by an aircraft, the aircraft has landed and immediately we come out of the seat, stand up in the path, take the luggage. It will take 20 minutes for the pilot to bring it to total halt and the arrangements to be made for the passengers to get out. We will be cursing. Tension. Mind has already gone to the wife. Mind has already gone to the girlfriend. Mind has already gone outside the airport. But this fellow doesn't allow. There is a clash and there is a stress. You are coming by a train to Bangalore city. It has left cantonment. It has not yet come to Majestic railway station. Before the station, in the outer, there is a red signal and the vehicle is waiting. Train. Your mind has already gone to the station and the fellow has not yet taken the train. It is outside. There is a stress. Husband demands, "Hey, coffee!" Wife, poor lady, she has to go, take the milk from the fridge, switch on the stove, and for the normal temperature, it takes a little time. She has to put it on the stove, and the fellow is already imagining the coffee, and the slow stove is not ready to provide the coffee. Stress. What is the remedy for stress? From small things to bigger things, mind is galloping, mind is flying, mind is at a great speed. What is the remedy to remove the stress? Learn the art of slowing down. When the signal is seen, you roughly calculate about 200 meters before that you slow down and there is no stress. Give time for the coffee to get ready. There is no stress. Anyhow, the aircraft has to wait for another 20 minutes. Let me sit. Everywhere, mind runs faster than the body. It flies. And therefore, there is a stress. Husband from the office makes a call that I am at about 5 o'clock in the house. And the wife's mind has run faster. She is imagining husband coming at 5 o'clock and she entering into the car. They are going to the hotel or cine theater, and at 5 o'clock when she takes the phone, outside there is a conversation heard, a male voice and a female voice, and the female voice is the secretary's voice. And then there is a tension. Mind has run faster and the husband has slowed down. Everywhere, from small things to the biggest things, stress is due to the speed of the mind. What is the remedy? Try to slow down the mind, not the body. If you slow down the body, it is tamas, it's laziness. It's inertia. Mind has to be slowed down. As you go at a great speed, you slow down steadily so that the bump will not hit your head. The speed breaker will not damage the car. Everywhere, from the domestic situation to the international situations, all stress is due to the speed of the mind. Think on this particular point. 2. Movement of the mind causes fear. When you are stagnant, when you are still, when you are fixed, when you are calm, there is no fear. When the mind is not at movement, there is no fear. When it begins to move, there is fear. When it is still, it is faith. When it moves, it is fear. Mind, when in its own state placed, it is strong faith. How, sir? Children go around themselves. When they go around themselves of 3 or 4 rounds of their movement, they have the fear of falling down. Body is likely to fall, the mind reels in movement, and they have the fear of fall. Hold on to a pillar very firmly, very strongly. Go around the pillar. There is no fear of fall. This anchoring, this holding on to the pillar is a strong faith in God, faith in yourself, faith in confidence, your own self-reliance, and then we don't fall. Mind is accustomed to 2 things. One is movement, the other is flight. Flight or high speed is likely to cause stress. Movement is likely to cause fear. And this fear is to be overcome. Stress we shall see later. How to overcome? And let us analyze. First analysis. Observe the mind. First of all, observe the mind. Mind goes to the past, movement. Mind goes to the future, movement. Mind goes to the sideways, movement. It is never fixed. Sitting in Maitri Milan, the mind goes to the husband. It is 8:39. My husband is in Hyderabad. My parents-in-law are in Rameshwaram. My parents are in Kashi. My children might have gone to the school at 8 o'clock itself. My husband goes to the office only at 10 o'clock. It is now 8:40. The servant maid must have come home. She is very beautiful. My husband is very handsome. It is 8:40. There is nobody in the house. Sitting in Maitri Milan, my mind is in Hyderabad. Movement. And what does it cause? Fear. Fear of what? Husband misbehaving with the servant. If you are glued to the Maitri Milan, a beautiful hall, a cozy atmosphere, some man is speaking, there is a Bhagavad Gita, and suppose you fix your mind to the present place and time, there is no fear. The mind has moved from the present place to the sideways. It is a negative movement, it is positive movement as well. Negative movement causes fear, positive movement causes no tension, but that's also not correct. If the mind cannot be controlled, imagine the temple in Tirupati at this particular time, there will be Abhisheka and Lord Venkateshwara. That's positive imagination, that's also a movement. Negative movement, positive movement, both are there. Negative movement causes fear, positive movement causes consolation, peace. Both are to be avoided. Be fixed in the present place, time and situation. Is it possible? It goes to the past. It cannot be controlled. Yesterday, I came from Hyderabad to Bangalore. A common example I give. And in Bangalore railway station, my train stopped on platform number 5. Between 5 and 6, there is a narrow foot over bridge. I was climbing up, an old man with my luggage and a handbag and a suitcase. When I was climbing up, 2,000 people were going. A beautiful girl was going ahead. A young hero was going behind me. He was chasing her. In between them, I was present. The fellow came. He pushed me to a side, having his hand on my right shoulder. And while going, he said, "You old idiot." I came out. Somebody from Prashanti came. He touched my feet. He put me in the car. He brought me here. Yesterday morning or day before yesterday morning, 2 incidents happened. One garlanded me, another scolded me. The man who garlanded me is my student, disciple, good boy. The man who scolded me is unknown, who is an idiot, I don't know. What is it I remember? He called me idiot. He called me idiot. He called me idiot. I remember it a dozen times, 1,000 times. Make myself miserable. Remember the happy incident. Make it secure. Better don't think of the past. Any movement is likely to disturb your mind. Future. The mind runs to the future, flies to the future. It does not remain stagnant. After the class, I go to Bangalore. Movement. On the way, there will be a traffic control. And then the traffic is asked to stop, and I will be standing on the footpath, and I wanted to go to the other way. I tried to cross, and somebody comes, hits me. I fall. I will be taken to the hospital. My ID card will be lost, and my legs will be broken. My leg will be broken. It is all imagination, movement of the mind, which causes fear. And then the positive imagination, I will be going. Modi's car will be coming. He will stop the car. Tell the driver, "Professor is here." He comes out of the car, comes to the place where I am. "Sir, you are here. How is it you are not coming to delay?" "Come on, sir, there are so many educational policies to be discussed." He will put me in the car, take me to Delhi, and in the secretariat there, we will be discussing. This is not possible. That is also not possible. This is movement, that is movement. Negative movement causes fear. Positive movement causes solace. Movement is bad. If at all movement is unavoidable, have the positive movement to the past, positive movement to the future, fixed to the place, and positive movement sideways. Better to still the mind in meditation. How, sir? Small trips. Every time we sit erect, there is faith instilled in our mind. While walking, walk very steadily, very stiff and very brisk. in life we develop faith, confidence. Finally, while talking to somebody, don't look sideways, look straight into the eyes. Not angrily, not hungrily, but normally. Then you will have faith. If you observe these small techniques, try to slow down the movement and fix the mind to the present. Fix the mind to the present. And that gives you faith. That gives you strength. Kamsa's mind was always moving towards death. He is afraid that he would die. Afraid he would die. Die in the hands of Krishna. And that thought of future death caused BP. In those days there were no meters. He has suffered from hypertension, blood pressure. Somebody said from Nandagopa, Krishna has arrived in Mathura. BP grew up, got up, raised up. And somebody said he is in the street of Mathura. BP has gone to 200. He is entering your Darbar hall. It has become 300. He has seen Krishna. The level of BP has gone up. Krishna climbed up, lifted the hand. The BP was at its height. Heart stopped and he collapsed. Krishna did not kill Kamsa. It is the fear of Krishna, it is the fear of death that killed Kamsa. Similarly, when we fall in water, it is not the water that kills us, it is the fear of water that kills us. It's not the wife that kills us, it is the fear of wife that kills us. It's not the husband who punishes us, it is the fear of the punishment that punishes us. Life becomes miserable. If only we have that fear, we must learn to withdraw from that fear. How to withdraw? Fix the mind to the present. Fix the mind to the present, and that is the only way. Sri Krishna always lives in the present, and therefore he is eternally present. May we meditate on Lord Krishna, who knows no fear. And by thinking of him, we too will not have fear.